In this video, I'm going to show you all the ways you can take notes throughout the Hive. So here I've already navigated to a hotel profile page for Adair Manor in Ireland. And if you scroll all the way down to the bottom, you will see the notes section is currently empty. Now, these are going to be notes that you are going to take either yourself or that you can see from any of your collaborators. In a future video, I'll explain a little bit more about how the collaborators work. So notes are private to you, whereas ratings are public. So if you leave a rating, all users on the Hive can see your ratings and the details that you share, but notes are private to you. So here we can add a note by clicking on this blue button. And in this text box, we can write anything that we'd like to remember for future reference. So these might be notes that we take during a visit, FAM, or a site inspection, perhaps a personal vacation. These could be notes that we take during a trade show or a conference, or that another advisor shares with us and something that we want to remember. So here, from my recent stay, I really loved a few different activities that we did at Adair Manor. So I'll just make a note to be sure to book activities well in advance. My favorites were axe throwing and falconry. So here you can see it's already tagged to Adair Manor because we are on Adair Manor's profile page. So then we can save and close. And now we have a note there. Now you will see in this note taking that we have this box that says private only to me. Now, if you are collaborating with other travel advisors and you want this note to be private to you and no one else can see it, then we tick this box. If we don't tick this box, this just means that you and your collaborators can also see it. It does not mean that all users on the Hive can see it. Okay, the next way we can access notes is up at the very top in the menu bar. There's this single sheet of paper. This is the notes page. So if we click here, we can see the most recent note that I have taken on Adair Manor is right at the top. And if I start scrolling down, then we'll see some notes that have been left by Kate Sullivan, who is a collaborator on my account. So here I can add a note and we can leave a test note here. Now, in this case, because we are on the notes page and we're not on a specific supplier profile page, we will need to add the supplier. So I could add Adair Manor if I wanted to leave a note about Adair Manor here and then save. And here we will see that test note about Adair Manor is here. So there's my second note and my first note. Now, if we go back to Adair Manor's profile page, we'll go down to the bottom and we will see that there are now two notes there. So we can leave the note here or we can leave the note on the notes page. Either way, however it's tagged, it will go to the right spot. Okay, the third and final way that you can leave notes is down here in the bottom right corner. There's this little blue button, and this will open up the same notes page that we just saw a second ago from the other notes page. So all of them do the exact same thing. It's just three different ways that you can leave a note. So here, because I'm on the Adair Manor page, it's going to tag Adair Manor, but perhaps there's an occasion in which I'm on Adair Manor's page, I'm researching a trip for Ireland, but then I suddenly remember that I have a note about South Africa that I want to leave. So in this case, I can type in Giltich, which is a supplier, or I can type in South Africa as a destination. So perhaps I have a note about a country or a destination and not about a specific supplier. In this case, it will go to the South Africa location page. So here we go. We can save and close this. And now to find that again, I can do a couple different things. I can go back to my notes page, and here we have a note about South Africa. If I click on this link here, it will take me to the South Africa page. So this is a page about South Africa as a destination. Here we see all of the regions, all the suppliers, and then I have a note down here about South Africa. So this could be notes that are related to seasons in which best to travel. Whale watching is really great in the summer months, things like this. Maybe you meet someone from the tourism board and they share some really interesting information that isn't about a specific supplier, but rather is about the destination in and of itself. So any way that you note down some information, you can tag a supplier, or a location, and it will go to that page on the platform. And if you ever just want to see all your notes combined, you can go to this notes page up in the top menu bar.